And there are a few more iron.
Don't worry about this.
Are quite long and nice, and they can cut.
They done quite a mess on the Imaginarium. Well, that's what they've...
Just to fill you in, the Imaginarium is the second floor. So it's the internet cafe and the artist workshop. Oh, by the way, I'm doing a second video.
Terrible what they make us do. Look at this.
In your own personal opinion, Weil?
Yeah, my personal opinion is that instead of focusing on something really important, we get to do this, which is just creating more conflict.
They've basically wasted the last 2 weeks. We've managed to blag doing workshops and stuff, haven't we? But like,
yeah, we should keep on pushing these projects, doing the workshops.
oh mate, we don't stop.
Giving
We
the
don't
knowledge.
stop. We never stop. I don't know what they're hoping to achieve. They throw us on the streets. Guess what? We crack another building and keep going. What do they want us to do? They want us to get a job and get back involved in it. No fucking thank you. I don't know if you've seen the animal industry lately, but it's pretty fucked up. And it's in every fucking shop you go in. It's on every piece of clothing.
Hold them. Just in case.
You've used the metal rim.
Yeah, the first bit is screwed up. This is just leaning on it, but the rest is screwed in. So it's not gonna move. Oh, the door's pretty secure.
Just for a reminder, why can't I just can't talk? We've just not slept ever, have we? Look at us.
Yeah, we're
He's
properly
fucking
tired.
gorgeous. I'm not bad looking. I'm not being arrogant, but I'm looking pretty fucked up, dude. It's just fucking insane, man. This dude, just to remind you, is what I was trying to say, is a computer technician. He's a computer engineer, and he's having to fucking barricade doors so that people don't come in fancy dress to throw us on the fucking streets. A building that has been wasted by the council. Don't waste space, especially 1.5 million empty buildings when there's people starving and freezing to death on the streets. Little bit of advice for the council if you'll take it, but I don't think you will. Not all of you. Some of the councillors who come here have been amazing. But naturally, if you're in this role, you are a little bit anti all this stuff. Ollie's just popped back in. He's fucking gorgeous, isn't he? Beautiful human being.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're apolitical, we're above money, we're above politics, we're above everything. Come talk to us, we'll introduce you to the idea.
It's quite intriguing. I'm going to go and make a bit of dinner now. So I hope you've enjoyed that. This is part of our series on what a sit-in is at a squat. And about the devolution of a community centre. I really wish I'd filmed the fucking place when it was a community centre, so you could get the gist of how it's working. It still will be. We're still going to keep doing what we do. I'm about to do the free food now. But it's... We're just waiting to get kicked out, basically. Everything's barricaded. And because it's Friday, logistically they tend to leave it till like Monday at about 5 or 6 in the morning, just so you're really tired and weak by that point, and you've been up for days waiting for them to come in. They're very clever. It's nice to know that we've got a system where people are tactical about catching you up when you're at your weakest. Makes you ponder.
£20 bill.
No. Why are you asking me? I've got 2p actually. I have got some money on me.
I got 50p from Pedro today. I haven't got that much money in a while.
You just made a pun on your own name. Oh, you didn't get it. It's a really good joke. Every time someone comes in and says, when we work on the documentary, say, oh, like, where's Whitehall? I instantly go, oh, we should be back in a bit. And they go, right. And I go, you know, like, in a while. And they go, oh, very good. But yeah.
Well.
While.
Whale.
Is it in Polski? Is it W-A-E-L?
No, it's in Polski. It's W-A-L.
What? That's just a noise.
In Polish, we have one letter that sounds W. It's like W. You read W.
Yeah.
We have a separate letter for that.
What? Which looks like what?
Like
Can you jot it really
L
quick?
with dash. So it's L.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen it.
So my
Only because of a
name is
dash.
spelled with that. Not with dash, but like...
No, but because of Adash. Do you remember I told you I was working with a chap called Adash? I think that's just an affectionate way of saying Adam, basically, isn't it? That looks almost borderline like an Aryan symbol, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's how it's in Arabic.
Which, of course, used to be the swastika, which was used by the Hindus, meaning
Polish,
the exact fucking opposite of what the
English,
Nazis did with it.
and Arabic.
Fuck me. And more than that, check this out. In Spanish as well.
Hey, bro.
Oh, sorry, man.
Can you write in Spanish?
Yeah, look at that.
Is that Spanish for a while?
Yeah. It's basically
How'd
exactly...
you write Tom?
In Spanish?
Yeah.
It's a bit more complex actually, but there we go, done. That's clearly not Spanish. I've just squiggled. It's just bollock. It looks like two cocks meeting. It's not. I might upload this now. Should we upload it to YouTube?
Do you have a video blog?
Yeah, we can do it. I've got an Oomun Group YouTube account, I think. Have I? You're watching it.
Well, my laptop is not here.
Mine is. Because I wanted to finish the film. But oh, your laptop's not here.
I mean, it's in the van.
You don't want to see this. This is boring as fuck.
Just for today. When I have my laptop tomorrow. Like my head.
Okay, well, I'll try and upload it now. So you are actually watching this live now. You're watching coverage of this man shouting, these people trying to get home who are absolutely fucking exhausted after working obviously job all day. We always give them a bit of love. There you go. It's been surreal when you're outside and people just obviously stare at you, and you get to see, you get that reminder of the fact that we are still part of the animal kingdom. I'll leave this video with the classic quote from a wonderful philosopher called Tom Garrett, who once said, it's a bit arrogant, but I'll leave you in the capable hands of a great philosopher, I won't mention his name, who once said, without the monetary system, we'd all be rich. Oh.
I feel like I'm ready to work again.
Yeah, cool. Well, you will, yeah, you just did amphetamine. It's quite a strong stimulant. Told you. It's got nothing on meth. Don't try meth. Ah, back into the arts centre. It's bizarre. People still in the internet cafe. So weird seeing it all empty. I can't begin to describe it to you. I'm going to pop out in the corridor. I don't know if you've ever seen any of this. This is like a corridor on the other side that I haven't really been in. It's been locked up the whole time. This looks proper scary. Whoa. Let's get the fuck out of here. God's sakes, look at that. Wasting energy. That won't be a concern once we've got rid of the money system. We can start utilising carbon nanotubes.
Listening to them, listen to what they're saying, because they get tipped off by the police.
Oh, the zombies is coming! Go to the room!
We hacking that!
Save your life! The God save you!
Had a quick clean up. Gonna go make a sandwich in a minute. A nice little rocky amount. I've only come down for a knife, but chamon.
You hear it? Yeah. They're planning tomorrow.
Sorry.
Planning something for
I didn't
tomorrow.
You can't hold his lighters out. Aha!
Come here,
Yeah. Hey.
Using yeah. Let's get him.
I'm not recording anything.
Here he is. Lovely, lovely, lovely Frank. Lovely Frank. He's just a general coordinator next to it.
Frank acts like he's a normal person, random person, like casual, but he's a special agent.
Yeah, I am actually a special
I know you are. I figured it out a long time ago, man.
Bring something from the workshop.
What?
You were saying, can you bring something from the workshop?
We said about tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
We said we want to talk about tomorrow, so they might be.
Tom.
No.
I didn't get you. I didn't get
calling
you.
his name. Tom, no. No,
Right, no
don't
more
take
cameras on the
Tom,
barricade.
no.
We're lucky that because
It's changed how it is.
No. Let's try and change the fucking law. Let's do this and let's get the fucking law changed. We only need 2,000 petitions. Even 1,000 would do. But 2,000 will push the law. You promote, but
The ones that wear the...
yeah, T-strainers. In their passport photos.
Yeah.
Yet Muslims are not allowed to wear a veil in theirs. What the fuck is that about? It's been refused.
Sure, man. Tell me what that message
They're
was
not
just
allowed to
about.
wear veils.
Which message?
So I'm having my tofu sarnie because we've got nothing to cook on or eat. You just had a little message come through off Phoenix.
Basically, the message says that the judge has refused a stay on the bailiffs, which means that they are free to come at any time they like, and we are free to barricade it to high heavens anytime we like.
Thanks.
Okay, so welcome to outside of the building. This is the main Camden Mothership door now. Smoking is kind of prohibited in this area, but I'll tell you what, rebels for life. Rebels for life. Here's the old bits and bobs. So this was a Hampstead District Housing Office. There's your number, safeguarding and social care. Basically, ironically, there wasn't a great deal of social care because they just sort of left it. Bit ironic, that one. It's now the Arts Community Environment Centre. Hello, you can enter just there. Unfortunately, it is protected by, well, it was protected by KISS security, but now it's protected by really nice people. I did that. So, these are our services that I showed you earlier. Opening times, there's gorgeous flowers that the florist donated to us the other night. I just turned the beds over, added some topsoil. And if you can see closely, I actually put them in vases because they're the deadheads. That's how I managed to get the, that's how I managed to actually get those flowers basically for free because they're really expensive flowers. As you can see, this chap is going for it. George Galloway, the MP, is on his way in half an hour. So it's 6:30. 1 minute. Sorry to have to postpone filming like that, but there's something very urgent that I need to show you. There's been a big development. Frank's car, mate.
That's it. I just need to
Frank loves this man.
Charlie's like, that's £20, please.
Love is everywhere, even when we're about to be thrown onto the freezing cold streets. So I'm just going to pop out and do the signs. I need to pop back out.
Recording the socialists. Or comrade.
Nice. These have normally got lights on. They're used for when people are on mescaline. Off we go. So I've either got a choice. I can either pop the signs here, or they're not really that visible, or I can hold the signs. This is just basic physics. I just grab these molecular structures, and then off we go. I managed to clear all this out. This is basically where we're going to plan to do. I can probably show you some curved beds. So from here round to here, we have pallet beds up to here. And you can see this bit here, which is just looks shit. So we're going to cover this in topsoil, and it's sort of drain down and flow here. So the idea was to have like a wave of I can't talk with a cigarette. I've been smoking for years, but I still got, was to have sort of a wave effect of pallets. Here's the main Camden Mothership sign I just brought out. There's Wicks. Travis Perkins is just round the corner to the left here. And they basically, Travis Perkins have been complaining about their plans to do it for absolutely fucking ages. They don't want a housing block there. They want it utilised. They completely agree with what we're doing. So, especially as most of my local residents, and they're getting fucked over, their families are getting fucked over. So these dudes have actually, I've zoomed. Have actually basically said that they will support us greatly in supplying whatever the hell we need, basically, especially in order to get the place barricaded. And they've given us most of the tools we needed for today. So, Travis Perkins, if you're watching, you legend. London's a bit loud tonight.
7 o'clock tonight.
Friday tonight. Hello, brother. This man's extremely beautiful human being. 7 o'clock tonight. We've got a meeting. Just gonna pop here. So what we're gonna do is remove that one. You don't really need to see this, it's relatively bland, I'm just setting signs up, but it's quite a significant moment because we've finally got these signs done. Getting artists to do stuff is so hard, even when they've got the capability to do it. I love artists, but everyone else, if you shout, oh I need a civil engineer, I need a computer technician, they're on it instantly. With artists, you scream, artists, I need artists, and they take about 10 hours to finally get round to doing something, which is ridiculous. It's utterly ludicrous. Amazingly, we had a really cool idea for this, where these bicycle parts here, we would take off and pop them onto pallets. So you'd have a pallet bed at the back with a bicycle part. So as you park up, you get a bit of spinach as you bend down. It's genius. This still needs renovating here, because it's ridiculous. That is actually still protected by KISS security. Look how fucking horrible that is. Dun 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 dun. Oh, dun dun dun. Why do they need to protect an empty building? Who else have we got? Got a few other people here. We've got Big John. I'm not going to show any faces. Hello. I'm going to use their aliases tonight. It's going to be a bit loud here because this chap's got a microphone. I'm going to try and max his volume. It's going to be a bit hard. Not going to show you his body, but this is William Wonka.
It's cost £750,000 a year.
Charlie Chaplin, that'll do. So there it is. How to make a horrible space. Instantly. Oh. Okay, I might need to use nails for that, yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. I got cut off slightly because the signs were broken. Hey, here comes Steph.
What are you filming?
Huh?
What's that for?
What am I filming?
Yeah.
Because it's the ability to capture time. Look at this. This is gorgeous, Steph. She kind of saved the garden centre just as it was dying. She's an absolute sister. She's beautiful. And look at that. She never needs makeup, and she always looks better than Madonna. So, hello, beautiful.
What's that?
So basically, we've been evicted this morning.
Yes, I've heard this,
So we've just absolutely pummeled everything in. We've barricaded everything to bits. I'm just going to go in and make some food in a minute. And I thought, because most people have probably never seen what it's like when people get evicted.
Yeah.
And they probably think most squatters are just sitting around smoking weed all the time, like, oh yeah,
It's not
dude,
true.
doing the thing.
It's not true.
It's really fucking not true. We're extremely productive people who love doing what we love. We just don't want to be involved in the money system, which creates starvation.
Peace and love and unity and respect.
Peace and love and unity and respect. All things that are classed as hippie cliches, but are indeed actually just common fucking sense. Rock and roll. Right, Tom. Hello guys, so welcome back to our mini-series on being thrown out onto the streets when you're occupying an empty building which could be utilised and used for something decent. I'm back on the second floor. About 15 minutes ago you had me outside. Frank's coming, so I'm a bit scared. I'm just going to watch out for him. Fucking dangerous, mate. And all we're going to do now is I'm going to show you, just about to have the meeting. Everton's getting rude, you know what I'm saying? It's getting proper ting. That's the old tattoo parlour.
The old tattoo parlour.
It was until it got cleared out today by the bastards.
Down because of the, what's the name? The bullshit that they said today. Because basically this, you couldn't even read the defense that we had, and he had the face to say, I read what I wanted to read. So what the fuck did they say?
That is correct. He did say that.
Bullshit.
But you haven't even read our defence. We need the court and we need the case of Jim. We can't put it across in 15 minutes. Well, I've read what I need to read. Have you, mate? Fuck off. Okay. So we're actually now back on the second floor, the Imaginarium. And as you remember, about 1 hour ago, I haven't got you, Ben. Chill out. This was all barricaded bits and bobs, and it was a right fucking state. Now, if we look around again, you can see that with this amount of people, you can clean up well quick. It's just no problem for anyone nowadays. It's going to give you a quick whiff of the internet cafe. Here we go. Off we go. It's actually being used at the moment. This one's off. This one's off. This is all here when we got here. Wyle's done a few bits and bobs to it. 'Cause he's, I mean, what's the word for it? He's a computer genius. The guy's a genius, and he's just constantly on it. He does not give up. And yeah, you can see it's going gorgeous. There's my guitar in. Everyone's learning that now. Lovely. Ollie's just doing a bit of social media work. Lovely stuff. At 9:10 this morning, about an hour and a half after I did my last video, I went to sleep here. I'm fucking knackered. The big and the bang, 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 bang. I was the only person awake at the time. I run to them. Fucking hell, they're here. Grab. Wild, bailiffs are here. Bailiffs are here. I can't go rummaging round yet because it's charging. Basically, my battery ran out. That's why I couldn't actually get them breaking into the building. I've missed a good bit, basically. Sorry. Oh, look. Potter's absolutely petrified. He's so scared. 2 hours after I did the final video, there was a big bang, 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 bang,
Bang on the door, man. They woke me up. I didn't sleep.
They finally got through in the bottom, which I'll come down and show you now. Stepping over there. Everything's
You know what? The next project they have? Leave the building empty again.
What's that?
They're gonna leave the building empty.
So we pop down. All the barricades are still there. This is why I look like after being awake for 2 days. It's not that bad actually, sorry. Here's some people here. Good morning. Morning. Pop down. And project's going wonderfully. Free guitar lessons are up and running. Everything's going great. Just start banging. I'll blow your face, isn't it? And they just smash through. They've been really civil and nice about it, and then they're just going to throw us on the street. So it's really about the action and not the saying, really. But I don't think they care, really. It's my job and all that, isn't it? We're going to do a last round. The final round. It's just really twisted. It's even more twisted, really, when they're sort of trying to be civil and nice about doing something really unethical. I want to go through here, really, but they're in the way of it. So I'm going to swish around. I'm not going to get any faces on it. It's probably legal or something. And pop out here. That's it. Ta-da! All the plants are out. For the camera. Oh no, it was gonna happen. She's lovely. She's from Six Blocks. They got him far too easily, yeah.
Yeah, where's Frank?
Just 3 or 4 bangs then. Frank is...
I'm ringing
where
Marie.
Frank is actually.
Hi, Marie.
But we keep going on to the next one.
And,
But it does mean restarting over and over again, just as I've already said, which is bullshit. So there's the van that we're loading into, and we don't really know where we're going now. I think the garden centre got evicted yesterday afternoon. So that's it, we're technically homeless, but there's just that really weird, I don't know, how do you put it? That really weird overtone, but they're just acting civil about it. So I don't really know how to take it. Do you want to wave? Not so happy. You should be quite happy. Brother, pull that up, I can't see what it says. On the top of the sheet. Love rules without rules, I'm guessing it says. Any words for the camera, Weil?
Anyone what?
Any words for the camera today?
Yeah, this is outrageous and unmeasurable and unethical and moral what these people doing, throwing us on the street, not knowing anything about the case currently, just being like robots, no emotion, no empathy. We need to do something about it, definitely.
That is a fucking huge statement. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and find out what they say about that.
Let's come down.
See if we can ask some questions.
Shall we speak
So we're coming back in,
the
temperature
boss?
instantly rises. See if we can ask them some. Guys, can we ask you some questions?
Do you want to ask you some questions?
You need to speak to...
It's not that we might, we're just not allowed. So there's always a spokesperson.
No, do you want to answer some questions?
I don't mind, I'm just saying I'm not allowed. That's
What do you mean by you're not allowed?
Which bit do you get? I don't mind.
Well, it's your choice.
You're not allowed to answer questions.
It's not your choice.
Okay.
We're not been making any comment today, Jen. So,
no comment, wonderful.
You know, we've been as helpful as we can with you today.
You've been wonderful.
We'll continue to be so.
Wonderful.
Okay. Cheers. Thank you.
Civil. Let's go and live on the streets.
Let's enjoy the cold.
In we pop. No comment on making people homeless today? I'd probably comment a little bit. You'd need some sort of justification for doing that, I think, to be honest. But, nope. Sleep like babies, as the old phrase goes. Let's pop through and see what's left of our beautiful community centre, which is now trashed. Laney's appears to have joined the police. I mean, if you're going to be homeless, you might as well have some authority. This is what's left of...
You'll be able to take these soon.
Well, yeah, same, mate.
Bike workshop.
They're kind of standing there like that. We should try that. Look a bit stronger. In we go. So this was Chorman's room. He was the electrician and plumber here, and general handyman. If you remember, I said he was planning to build a bunk bed setting up here, and he's cleared some of his stuff out now. I'm just trying to show basically what's left. After, even in 2 weeks, we managed to build a community centre out of a building which was left for 3 years, just empty. Now it's extremely cold outside, just as it is now, and we're being thrown out onto the streets, essentially for doing something ethical. Can you guys comment?
Excuse me?
Can you comment at all? Nope, they're not allowed to comment today. It's a bit of a weird one, because I always thought that people were in control of themselves, but... Can you comment on that? No, they can't comment on that. Let's pop into the children's room. So this is where we used to have the parents and kids come in. Now it'll just be left empty for a year, basically. And the last room, which was originally the Copley room, but last night it got fucked, so because we had to build barriers. Here we are. They appear to have actually got the barrier off the door there, which is a bit weird. And they're sort of following me around. Why are you following me around? It's cool, I'm going to leave on time and all that sort of stuff. I'm extremely civil. I can't wait to be homeless. I cannot wait to be homeless. It sounds wonderful. Through we go.
Look after you.
Ah, that's definitely a weird way of putting making someone homeless, looking after them.
See, do we nice?
Well, that's clearly not nice, is it, brother?
I've got...
Come on, do you need help with bikes?
Bumpy.
He's filming me, filming you. These are the chaps who I don't know what they're for. Oh, they're gathering evidence for nothing. Through pop. These guys are still stalking me. Why are you following me? This is weird, man.
Because you're on a private possession at the moment.
What on what, sorry?
It's private possession, it's not your house.
It's not my house.
No, it's not your house.
No, it's our community, so it's all of ours.
No, it's on the private possession now, so...
Would you agree that ownership's actually just a thought? It's not really real, is it? Okay, cool. If I go for a poo, will you still follow me?
No, really.
No? Off we pop. Someone supported Labour. Don't support any political party, it doesn't work. Through we pop, there's Merv. How do you feel about getting made homeless today?
Where did you leave my rucksack?
It's in the van.
Rucksack. In the van. All my stuff in the van?
Yeah, go and double check, but I'm pretty sure it's in there. And as you remember, 3 days ago, this was reception. We had MPs, councillors, musicians, meditators, engineers, technicians, all sorts of beautiful human beings there who wanted to create a community centre. Now it's just full of loads of people in fancy dress, and a few people are about to be made homeless. If you think nobody cares, think again, mate. There's our little campaign. That was the first time we got in the paper. That was with Downton Abbey chap saying, too fucking right they should occupy a building that's been empty for 3 years. Wasting taxes.
Right, 15 more minutes!
How many?
15 minutes.
Wonderful. Books are gone. We were in all these papers, which was fucking amazing. We took them all to court. We said, look at the backing we've got. Look at the support. Gone. But unfortunately, until we get to a point where we're not taking orders off of the people, which is essentially the ideology of a Nazi, we're fucked, aren't we? Until we realise that we're in control of us. We'll never make ethical or moral decisions. We're just a machine, essentially. It's no different to a robot. You put data in, it does what it's fucking told. But we're humans, we're not machines. Just takes a little bit of mescaline and meditation.
Got 15 minutes.
I might do one last round upstairs, let it pop up. Chorman might need help with the bikes, but I don't know. Oh shit, mate, please stop following me around. It's just weird. It's really weird, man. Hello. Not too happy. Hey, at least you got a home. Yeah, okay, cool. Alive, healthy and happy, but not that happy. Off we pop. Very strong, man, very strong. You're getting followed again, but this time it's not by a strong, scary man. It's by a beautiful Finnish lady. Did you find your bag? These people are doing a similar thing. They're just making us homeless today. We're going to double check the fridges because we need to do, once we've cracked a new building, we'll do street food again. We've managed to stash all the food for the free food restaurants. Which is cool. It's just odd bits of tofu left. And this is what's left of the communal kitchen. These guys are still following me, which is really fucking weird. I think if you do that in the streets, it's classed as stalking, but I don't know how it works in here. The last round of where the guitar theory lessons were. That was the original spot. Gone. It'll be like this for a year now, basically, so it's 5,000 a week on taxpayers' money. I'm not a taxpayer, I disagree with money, but Oomun. And that's it. Oh no, mate. The last thing to get is a cat.
No, okay.
How's Mr. Potter?
He's enjoying his time.
And the lights, I guess.
Yeah.
And the last bit. There they are. Whoa.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's not really, is it?
People are really enjoying their time as well.
Who?
All of these guys. I've never seen women evicting other women like that.
You've never seen it?
No.
What are you waiting for, guys?
My
She's got a
2
cat to bring
minutes in
out.
my home. You don't mind?
He does. The sooner we're out, the better, really, isn't it? The sooner it can be empty again, the better. It's weird, this, isn't it? Because we're both human, so it just feels a bit unnatural. Oh. No, maybe not. Okay, right. So, Merv's just going to grab Potter, and then we'll be homeless. No reaction, phenomenal. I'll just say that one last time. We're just going to grab the cat, Mr. Potter, and then we'll be homeless. In -5 degree weather. I've been teaching for 10 years. I worked in a college, schools, when I was made redundant. And it was at that point that I started questioning money, law, government, all these ideas. And it's phenomenal when you look around this country, when you look around the world, you see all these people unnecessarily suffering. I've spent one winter in homeless before. Went out to watch a man called John freeze to death. I now face that possibility myself. Reaction? Ah, no, nothing. And there we go. Any final comment on making people homeless who've done nothing wrong? I'll say that again. Making people homeless in winter who've done nothing wrong.
Here we have a stand.
That includes you, brother?
Camera off.
Sorry? Why? And that's it. All these people are now homeless. We've got engineers, meditators, artists, architects. Where do I fucking begin? We've got so many people here. Electro-technicians, computer technicians. We've got people here from Stop the Block.
Used to be the secret. Recording.
Real quick. Sorry, I haven't really got space.
Yeah, I can see. I was just wondering, because we're trying to put a story out this evening.
Yeah.
If it's possible, because I've been in there, got some stuff on my phone.
Oh, that's where you guys are from. You're from BBC.
Yeah, but I was
thought you were looking at the property to buy it. We're like, oh, no, genuinely. Can I get your camera really quick? This is Dan, by the way. Hello, Dan.
Hi, evening.
Gorgeous bugger.
But
another gorgeous bugger there. Yes, brother.
But a question though, just wondering if we might be able to get hold of any of the footage that you've got, use it as part of the piece.
Have you got anything that you can put the SD card into now?
No.
Send you something over.
But if I give you my email,
no worries.
So the piece goes out at 5 this evening. We'll just kind of sort the details out.
Okay. I mean, we are now technically homeless, so it might be. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, and it's fucking cold. And they're closing the door. And that's it. We did nothing wrong. For 3 years they left it empty. We came in. Taxpayers wasted £500,000. No, they're opening it back up. Oh no, they're not.
Yeah, have breakfast ready for us.
No, it's not funny, mate. You've made us homeless. It's not funny. How is it funny? I just thought I'd make a mini documentary. I'm making a documentary at the moment anyway. And on this, you never actually see a full eviction happen, and this is probably the most controversial eviction, and yet we've literally done nothing wrong. So it's really bizarre. Loads more journalists.
That's working very well.
Camera on camera.
I want my hands on
She's gorgeous. She came down to the Royal Hall of Justice the other day.
Who did?
I've been inside.
You most certainly did.
I certainly did.
And she took pictures of us dressed as Santa. Ho ho ho, homeless Christmas. And that's it. We are no longer protected by really nice people. It's just loads of really over-the-top steroid pumps motherfuckers in there. Fortunately, we did manage to get all the vegan food. So once we have got a place to stay, and it is fucking cold, isn't it, Will? He's Polish. Bang. They're in there now. They're the bailiffs, yeah. Ironically,
say
they've come in
bye-bye to our new home.
Bye, Ollie. Bye, Camden Mothership.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, hope of creating an amazing community in a building that was getting fucking wasted.
Let's put it. Camden Mothership, it's still open in different place now. You will let you know soon.
Relocation.
We're now going to that guy's house. Whee! Wherever that guy lives.
Time as soon as new landing.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
I figured at the top we'll have like a crane system. We can put a long rope down and then maybe abseil upwards when they go and open it again.
That is utterly fucking insane. Our theatre and costume designer. Oh, my sheet music. Guitars just randomly chucked around. People just look a bit perplexed by it, except for everything that looks ghetto as fuck. Mark Caucasian, what's up, baby? We're about to do a quick interview for the Beeb. Just going to make sure I'm not in shot. I'm not in shot. That's okay. Watch out for him. This man has been a totem pole, which is quite interesting. Filming people filming at the moment. This beautiful woman's still trying to get a sundown, I think.
I don't want to be on camera.
He's trying to get a sundown, he's a political activist, but we've got two ways of going about it. We either continue doing what we were doing in there, out here, but it's way too fucking cold. I mean, my hands are like, yeah, for example. Or we find a new place. Or we try and go for the seriously renegade attempt of going through the fucking roof again, but I don't think it's possible, to be honest. My camera's just about to go. Have you got any last words on what you think about this?
I think it's sad.
This is one of the chaps who's been extremely he's been really kind and really nice and considerate while he's making us homeless. Look at that. Just mates. Just had a good time, really. That's it. And in they go. The new squatters. Horrifically fake friendly. It's a technique they use, isn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It is the 28th of November. It's really fucking cold, just to reiterate. And there it is. The most controversial eviction in the history of London. Do you remember I was talking about the bad side of the squatting community?
Yeah, well, we just tried to make something really nice here, a hard community center. You know, this building was empty for 3 years.
I don't want to film this, man, it's horrible. I've just been made homeless, I really don't want to film it. It's the BBC trying to squat.
Let's take the
Mothership.
BBC.
And that's it, project over. Project over. And on to the next one.
Bailiffs have moved in to evict squatters from former council premises in Camden. The building, previously the council's housing office, has been empty for more than 3 years. The squatters had just lost a legal battle to stay in the property, as Daniel Henry reports.
It's 11 a.m. on Saturday morning. Paul and his friends are being evicted 24 hours after losing a case at the High Court. This old council building has been empty for 3 years. Before they were told to leave, Paul wanted to show me what they'd done with the place.
So yeah, you know, all over London building 9 empty, let's get them used.
And in 4 weeks we've done so much good, we gave so much hope to the local people. We had a really big number of people and activists even from the local area coming to the building, showing support, telling that they want something like this happening. They don't want expensive housing.
They say the occupation was about supporting the community, but because they entered the building illegally, this group have to go.
Because it was an empty space for 3 years, wasting taxpayers £500,000. That's where the taxpayers' money is going. We just wanted to utilise it and bring it back to life for the community.
In a statement, Camden Council said,
"If these professional squatters were as genuinely interested in serving the community as they claim, they would have attempted to discuss the use of the building with us, not illegally break in, wasting taxpayers' money."
The council say they're planning to build new homes and community facilities here. Until then, this building will remain empty and closed. Daniel Henry, BBC London News.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no.
Before that, squatters have taken over Camden Council's former offices in West Hampstead as they campaign to turn it into a community centre.
Been occupied by squatters. Activists moved into Camden Council's derelict housing and social services offices last Saturday. They say they want to turn the building, which has been empty for 3 years, into a new community centre.
And they already have a functioning creche, recording studio and even a tattoo parlour.
Instead of taking over a residential home, they've occupied a council building. But these squatters don't just want to live here, they want to use the space to provide services to the community.
We wanted to show the massive amount of space that's going to waste here and the potential we'll fill this place up with so many good activities.
This was once the office of Camden's Social Services, but now on the first floor you'll find the Rainbow Embassy.
It's going to be dance, improvisation, community kitchen, holistic workshops, we've got a rooftop garden.
The list goes on. There's also a tattoo parlour and a magic plant room. We go in?
No, it's locked at the moment. Makes herbal medicine. Plants? All legal, yeah. Every city there are office blocks and warehouses and factories and spaces empty all over. We've been campaigning for long years. 1.5 million empty buildings in this country. No one needs to be homeless.
Come on, who
what you said? I didn't understand it. You can't mean that. Oh, now, baby, please. What you trying to do to me?
Everyone's thinking about it. People you wouldn't even expect to go in betting shops and chicken shops, betting shops, chicken shops, betting shops. Everyone's talking about it or philosophising about it in one way or another. They know that you can no longer talk about it in that, that demeanour that politicians talk about it in, we need to change taxation policies, we're going to do cut. You can't look at it in that way anymore. We've got to get to that point where we're self-governed, because we'll never know true civilization until we get to that point. Oh no, we don't give up, we don't stop, we don't stop. The bad don't take a day off in this world, neither should the good.
We're back.